Alrighty, hello collective, how are you? I hope wherever you are in the world you are happy, healthy, and safe. This is going to be general. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I do offer personal readings. If you are interested in receiving one, my email can be found in the description box below. I wanted to say too, just a reminder, I am currently running a contest. All right, the prize is 3 different readings. Okay, 3 different people could win a reading. All right. One of the readings is a 15-minute single question, personal. I do these readings either on Zoom, FaceTime. I could pre-record it. We could just talk over the phone. Take it how it resonates for you, however you choose. Yeah, a 15-minute one, a 30-minute personal, or an hour and a half full spread where we cover everything. Those are the prizes. Those are my thank yous back to you guys for all the support and love that you've been showing. Okay, let's see how you enter to win this. Is you like the videos, you subscribe to the channel, and you send me an email. In the subject of the email, you put Strawberry Moon Giveaway. I will be drawing the 3 winners on the Strawberry Moon, the 29th of this month. So yeah, put Strawberry Moon Giveaway in the description, in the subject, whatever, for the email. And make sure that I have an email that you check often, okay? Because if you are not present, you're not able to join the live and find out if you have won during the live, then on the 29th, then I will email you. And you'll have 7 days to respond. And after that, I will, if I don't hear from you, I will give it to somebody else. So once again, you can win a 15-minute personal reading, a 30-minute personal reading, or a full hour and a half personal reading with me. And so you need to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and send the email, which you can find in the description box below. It's super easy, all lowercase, one word, MollysBrighterSide@gmail.com. And in the subject, put Strawberry Moon Giveaway. And I'll pick the winners on the 29th. All right, let's see. Sonia, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? Happy Thursday to you as well. Yes, I am doing great. Thank you. I hope you're well. So I did some pre-shuffling, okay, kind of getting a little vibe here. I'm really picking up that we're dealing with somebody boastful, somebody arrogant, okay? Their shit don't stink. Just ask them. They'll happily tell you. This person likes to talk about themselves, okay? Tell me a little bit more. Pre-shuffle type energy. What's this arrogant, boastful individual? This could be you. This could be somebody that you've blocked. All right. Nothing is their fault. They don't get it. They were amazing. They were amazing. They are amazing. Again, just ask them. They'll happily tell you. Yeah, this person here, maybe this is somebody you stood against. This person could be very defensive. Maybe they use this as a form of defense. Yeah, it's being shown who you need to block from your life here. This King of Cups. Yeah, somebody that just breadcrumbed you. They get really pissed off, yeah, that, you know, they have to, this is somebody that, you know, they have to give to you, and they're broke, they're spending too much, they're doing too much, Their life is amazing, but yet they can't do this, they can't do that. This is maybe your victory in some form or fashion. They're drained watching you become victorious in that Six of Wands. It was the back. Okay, since you've been gone, you know, you've been more successful. You're showing you're showing others who this person truly is by absolutely doing nothing but loving yourself. Yeah, this could be an ex. All right, maybe this is King of Swords energy, air sign energy. They're having a blowout moment. Yeah, they're in lack here. Somebody is surprised about this. Yeah, you maybe, for a lot of you, it's not even maybe if you look at this, you know, you're providing a lot of your energy to this person, or you did. This is somebody that, you know, hung around and kind of gained fame through you, so to speak. So just so we're clear, arrogance, all right? The definition, okay, is someone who has an exaggerated sense of their own importance, their own abilities, their own superiority, often acting in a hoity, dismissive, or overbearing way towards others. Okay? They are conceited, smug, pompous. All right? This could be done as a form of defense. They struggle to accept constructive criticisms, or they struggle to maybe apologize for something. They ignore other people's opinions and or devalue other people. Okay. This is somebody who exaggerates a lot. Okay. Very similar with the boastful, because boastful is somebody who talks about themselves all the time, their achievements, their possessions, with excessive pride. Okay, they exaggerate to make themselves look superior. They generally carry a negative um, connotation. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of bragging. So maybe you know somebody. Hopefully this isn't you, collective. I'm not picking that up. I'm picking up that this is more somebody that's just, you know, around you. They stretch the truth to impress others. Um, you know, and you could be somebody that's very humble, very unassuming. You know, you don't make the assumptions. You just kind of sit back. You watch. You know, very modest, humble, like I say. So yeah, let's see. This person, I really feel that you were the energy that fed this individual, these individuals. Maybe you introduced them to certain people and they kind of just like took over. These people jump in as if they've been there all along. Yeah, they're really stressing, going through some things here. This could be family. This could be money issues. What they lacked here. This is somebody that placed material things. Maybe judged you for what you were lacking. Okay? Bully type energy. Yeah, this person has been manifesting their actions. Through their actions, they've been manifesting some kind of judgment. This person is upset because you had a victory in some form or fashion. Okay, you walked away. All right, you turned your back. They want to communicate something here. This could have been a Two of Cups situation. Yeah, now you're doing good. Now they have something to say. They don't like how you've bettered yourself. You got, like I say again, um, you know, the Six of Wands energy, but the back was turned in this deck, and it's like you got victorious after you turned your back. You took the victory with you. Yeah, Three of Coins. You could have been in some kind of partnership with this individual. Yeah, something changed rather quickly. A new beginning for you. Somebody could have taken off with the new beginning. They could have gotten married right away, rather quickly. Too burdened. They manifested this. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands. They're going through it. They're going through it. You're standing 10 toes down, I'm getting. Yeah, with the Three of Cups. Working on your life, healing. Yeah, Ace of Coins. Education here, learning, abundance. This person is really something else. Tell me a little bit more about this energy. They can't compete, so they go even harder. You know what I mean? Like, there is no comparison. You're not there competing with them. You could really honestly care less. You're not one that has to tell everybody how amazing you are. Your energy shows it. And your presence just irritates the shit out of this individual. Show me clearly. Who are they? They have to tell everybody all their accomplishments. Oh, I've done this, I've done that, I've got this, I've got that. Blah, 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 you know, and it's like, yeah, I know this, I know that. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, the goat. The goat. You know what I saw? Yeah, they're going to tell you they're the greatest of all time. The goat here. Somebody born maybe in 1931, 43, 55, 67, 79, 91, 2003. 2015 could have been of some significance. Yeah, this is somebody maybe the sign of the dog, or you are. You take these energies how they fit. Okay, 1934, 46, 58, 70, 82, 94, 2006, 2018 could have been of significance. This is somebody that's, you know, could come across as kind, peaceful. They could be a little wealth-driven, a little indecisive, maybe overly sensitive. This could be you. Somebody here who's loyal, honest, protective, but a little anxious, overly cautious, and stubborn. Maybe critical. Could be a Cancer. Okay? June 21st through July 22nd could be of some significance. Something could have gone down during Cancer season. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Maybe this is somebody that's caring, intuitive, maybe a little insecure, moody. They fear abandonment. Okay? Yeah, somebody, a fake spiritualist, performative wisdom, ego in disguise, misaligned intentions. See, that's what kind of goes on with this. Ashwini, hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, this could be somebody that is the pig. All right. Somebody born year of the pig, 1935, 47. What is that? 59, 71, 83, 95, 2007. 2019 could have been of some significance. Lucky, carefree, generous, sincere, overly trusting, a people pleaser. that's kind of it. Somebody that maybe can be a little lazy, a little avoidant. Who else is this? Yeah, okay. Life path 2 was on the bottom here, the peacemaker. Cooperative, diplomatic, overly dependent, though, insecure, indecisive. And like I'm saying, people can be a little indecisive. They could be a little guarded. So therefore, they overcompensate with this arrogant, boastful kind of energy. All right, their insecurities get the better of them, so they have to try and fit in with the cool crowd, so to speak. Ashwini, yes, hello. You're asking if I take questions. I do, but not until the end of my general reading. This is a general message, and when I'm all done with all of it, then I'll take a question or two here or there. Okay? But yeah, I'm in the middle of a general right now. I do have a contest going if you want to like and subscribe and send an email with Strawberry Moon giveaway. I'll be picking 3 winners for free readings, personal readings on the 29th of this month. All right, and so we have the snake here. Somebody could be born 1929, 41, 53, 65, 77, 89, 2001, 2013. Could have been of some significance. Last year could have been of some significance. This is maybe somebody that's a stranger, an acquaintance. You know them, but you don't really know them. But it's just your energy. Somebody that's in your orbit. They have unknown intentions. It's the early stages of a connection. Maybe you didn't get to really know somebody, and it's just like they just kind of clawed in before you really knew who they were, and just how amazing and wonderful they were. Their insecurities, you could be dealing with somebody that's had past childhood traumas, abandonment, okay? Yeah, this could be something to do with a current partner even, all right? This could have been an emotionally close relationship. Not yet perfect, but there's mutual effort being made. Maybe this is a divine masculine. Yeah, they could be sending this person the evil eye, all right? This is somebody who's envious that you're in this new connection, possibly. This is peeking out under. Somebody could be the year of the cat, 1927, 39, 51, 63, 75, 87, 99, 2011 could have been significant. 2023 could have been significant. Maybe this is somebody you met in 2023. Take it how it resonates. But there's envy here, that resentment. Yeah, intentional projection. Your success reminds me of my failures. Why do you get what I can't? I never liked you. Yeah, this could be somebody they claim to be some kind of spiritualist. This could be a neighbor from hell, somebody, again, that's in your close vicinity, all right? Whether it's an actual neighbor or not. Yeah, and underneath that is the rat. Somebody born in 1924, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 2008, 2020 could have been significant. Yeah, this is somebody manipulative. They omit the truth out of situations. They omit their part in things, okay? Yeah, and you could be the nurturer here, life path 6. Yeah, and they're trying to come against this, compassionate, responsible, protective. You know, you don't have to be, you don't have to tell yourself about somebody could be an Aries, wanted to pop out here. Yeah, going against a master builder. Somebody who's already got it going on together. Janice, you say your mother, huh? Oh, ouch. Sorry about that. Yeah. Spirit uses all kinds of people in our life to be lessons. What we want, what we don't want, what we like, what we don't like, okay? And what we'll tolerate and what we won't. Unfortunately, for some, yeah, it's family. Yeah, but this person is just like, they can do no wrong. Seriously, like they can do no wrong. This deck is speaking to me. Stole your inheritance. Oy. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I just, as a mother myself, I'm just like, how even could that be possible? But yeah, takes all kinds in this world. I got nasty family members too, unfortunately, or actually not unfortunately. Thankfully not my mother, but yeah, real close around there. Show me clearly. And money does something to people. Is that not the truth or what? I mean, they say money is the root of all evil, and honestly, dang, I gotta agree. Show me clearly. It's a necessity. That's kind of, it's like somebody going to an Overeaters Anonymous or something. You have to eat. Okay, yeah, you maybe have a weight to lose or whatever, but you have to eat. And if your addiction is food, well, that fucking sucks, doesn't it? I mean, because it's not like a heroin or something where you can step away and never touch it again. You have to, in some form. And so that level of control that's needed, maybe there's something about that. They just brought that up to me. Everything happens in a reading for a reason. So there's something about that. Let's see. You have to have money. You have to make it. You have to spend it. But, how you go about it, that need for control, that need for it to not be as important. I don't know. Something. Spirit, make it clearer. Show me clearly. This boastful, arrogant person. Hey. Gunner, go lay down. Out. Sorry about that. Just a second. I got to put the puppy up. Come on. Get in the room. Leave. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I have a puppy and he's fascinated with the cat. What is this? Sonia, that sounds like my about-to-be ex-husband. He's a Cancer, life past 6 year, the cat rabbit. He doesn't tell the truth. Boastfully, it's bonkers. He's awesome when he's not in his shadow side. Yeah, right? I mean, you can't force people to heal. Yeah. Mom's sending me bad things, Janice says. God took her mind. She doesn't know who she is anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. They fear that you'll never forgive them. Show me clearly. Yeah, I hope to have a future with you one day. Some of the messages here. Show me clearly. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. What else do they want to say, but won't? They want to say, but won't. Don't forget about me. I haven't forgotten about you. And I hide my true desires. I still love you and can't stop thinking about you. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. I miss you. I never want to see you again. You hurt me. Well, that's a little contradictory there, isn't it? You know, they're back and forth. They're mood swings, things like that. Yeah, you are so beautiful inside and out, and I hurt myself by letting you go. Yeah, this person, they love to hate, hate to love. Somebody is definitely not thinking very clearly. Yeah, please forgive me. I know I messed up. Let's see. What deck is speaking to me? This one, let's see what's going on. Show me clearly. Don't forget, if at any point in time this resonates any way, shape, or form, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Once again, I am doing that giveaway for the Strawberry Moon, which is June 29th. I'll be drawing 3 names of those who enter. In order to enter, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and send an email. It's in the description box below, my email. It's all lowercase, one word, MollysBrighterSide@gmail.com, and put Strawberry Moon Giveaway into the subject. I'll draw the 3 names. The prizes, one is a 15-minute personal reading, the other is a 30-minute personal reading, and the big one is the hour-and-a-half full spread personal reading. Okay. All right, show me clearly. Tell me more. This arrogant, boastful energy. What's up with this? For the collective, show me clearly. Yeah, we got Queen of Water, Queen of Cups energy. We got the Messenger of Water and the 4 of Water. So you rejected this energy. Okay, moving forward, loving yourself. Maybe this person tried coming towards you, male, female, king, queen, doesn't matter, it's the energy. This person maybe came towards you and you trusted your intuition here. You were guided elsewhere. You walked away. Maybe they missed the opportunity. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, 6 of Air. Somebody moved forward. You might have rejected the apology of this individual. This is the game changer. You stepping away from this. This is where the Wheel of Fortune spins. The karmic cycle spins. An ending for a new beginning. Yeah, the 2 of Earth. You're finding yourself more balanced, making better choices. Yeah, loving of yourself here. But somebody, you know, it can be hard. This is just a real quick look here. It can be hard. Somebody may want to decide to come forward and apologize to you for the past. They want to share some kind of an emotional connection with you again. This is the temptation here. There are feelings. It does come down to a choice that's going to catapult you forward. The rewards that are here, something you've been working towards. Some of you, okay, have you been in that energy where, you know, you've fallen in love with somebody and, you know, you want what's best. It doesn't seem to quite work out, so you're brokenhearted over that. And then they come back and they tell you everything that you've wanted to hear. Now that you have done some work, now that you have made improvements, now that you have something to offer, they want to come back. Okay, they even if it's just for your energetic charge to refill them, all right, they want to come back, and that temptation is there. But this is regarding everything you've been working towards. All right, this is something that has taken a long time. Yeah, some of you may give in to the passion of a situation against your better judgment. Once again, this is energy. It could be past, present, future. It could be yours, someone you're thinking of, someone who's thinking of you. It could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Okay, so your wisdom and discernment is key in any reading with any reader. What I highly encourage here at my channel is that even though probably 99% of you are into the tarot because of things that didn't go wrong, hurt, healing that's needed, you know, love that didn't work out, or many different things. But because of that, you're here at this vulnerable point, and maybe focusing on that one that caused that hurt. It's not all just them. There's messages probably, you know, that are going to connect with just them, but this could be friend, family, coworker, lover. It could be even somebody else's. So don't force the energies to fit, because I really get that some of this is connecting. And some might hear that one thing that's off. And you could be missing your whole message. Why that's here, I don't know. You have free will. You do what you want to do. But there is something here about that I needed to mention for some reason. So show me clearly. Clarify this. Queen of Water, please. The Messenger of Water, Four of Water. Yeah, lots of emotions. You could be the divine feminine here. Okay, really trusting yourself, doing the right thing as best you can. But a lot of emotions were overcome here. A lot of rejection. You know, you maybe shared your heart with people, your love with people, and it fell upon deaf ears. Okay, so you moved away from that. That was the game changer for you. All right, show me clearly, Queen of Water. Yeah, this could have been, you know, from childhood traumas, you know, that made you have to be that people pleaser kind of energy. Yeah, maybe you have a child. Okay, we got the divine and the karmic. So this could be a family member. This could be a mother, a sister, an aunt, somebody. This could be a close friend that you brought in as family. Yeah, you're moving on from this energy. You brought this in, you know, as family, and things didn't work out. Show me the Messenger of Water. Somebody got emotional news, something very disruptive. Kind of threw everything for a loop. You know, those towers are something else, and a lot of people fear towers. I honestly now, having done this for so long, I kind of almost, I very much appreciate them. I don't appreciate that I have to go through them. Let me be clear, because they can be tough. But I appreciate them because they bounce me back on track when what I think I know for my own self proves to not be, you know. Ooh, shit, read that wrong. You know, something along those lines. Yeah. Oh, fooled me. Okay, yep. So that kind of a thing. They bounce you back on track. Show me clearly. This person, you could have known this person from childhood. This is somebody that because of your childhood wounding, you were gravitated towards this person's energy. They made it seem like they were like you. They made it seem like you mattered. They fed your ego, your wounds, okay? They fed into that. And it was quite shocking. Show me clearly for a lot of you that it was this person. Yeah, you're moving on. Now there's this abundance here, okay? Somebody, they're trying to take. Yes, yes, yes. Now, abundance. Let me be clear. In tarot, the coin, the pentacle, whatever, it can be actual money. It can be spiritual knowledge, wisdom gained, things like that. It could be longevity with family, all that kind of things. You seem to have so much in accordance, you know. I know the saying is beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but it's like, you know, you maybe take for granted all that you have because you have it. You wake up with it every day. Maybe you got the roof over your head, the loving partner, the picket fence, whatever, you know. You have everything that someone else wanted, okay? um And it didn't seem like much because, again, you're in it. You know, you don't recognize it like that. Maybe you were taking some things for granted. And this is Spirit's way to kind of check you like, hey, wake up, be great. Did you have everything today? You know, did you have somebody to share things with? Do you have food on the table? Do you have a roof over your head? These sorts of things that somebody else would love to have. Okay? This person tried taking this away from you. Something that was meant to be long term. You weren't seeing this. Okay? Because again, you're still working over your issues. Okay? Four of Water. Yeah. And you kind of had a sense that something could be up with this individual, but you talked yourself out of it. All right. Yeah, Four of Water. Somebody maybe coming in saying hello. Getting that message, something new here. Somebody could be blonde. Yeah, they're coming here because you have achievements. Yeah, and you since you've walked away from this person, since you've walked away from this individual, again, I say, you have done better. You're gaining achievements. You've pulled away from this energy, and things are going better for you. And this person is pissed. They're pissed. They're talking about you. They're thinking negatively about you. Whatever this is, and there's concern here now. Okay, concern about you and taking care of yourself. And again, with trying to do the spell work. Yeah, because of your happiness. All right. Show me clearly. Is that Irvin? Hello, welcome, welcome. Tell me, Six of Air. Yeah. Moving forward, determined. You're protected here. Yeah, since you set your mind straight, your belief, your faith, your self-love, determined to not experience this again. Okay? Somebody you felt robbed emotionally, maybe of family. Again, this could be family. They feel as though you took something away. Somebody pops in and you turned your back, bam, just like that. But moving forward with the knowledge that you have here, you know, your faith, your belief, spirit here, you're protected, you're guarded. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. You had to leave something in order to really experience the difference. Yeah, this veil is being opened now. It's being pulled back to see all the conflicts, all the bullshit that was there. Okay? Yeah, trying to keep you off your north node. You're on your north node. All right? You're on your path. The north node is, just so you know, that's exploring uncharted waters, okay? That's getting out of your comfort zone. The south node, that's staying where it's cozy. You know, things hurt there. You know, so if you step out, if you try something new, it's fear of all the coulds and the mights. Okay, that could happen. You know, might happen. So you stay off course. You stay in situations that are not for your greatest good just because it feels comfortable. You know what to expect. When you're on your north node and you open the door to just go explore, you know, come hell or high water, whatever is there, you're just going to meet it, face it, deal with it, learn from it, and move forward. That's north node energy, because along with that is the happiness, the fulfillment that comes along with it, you know, realizing and discovering that you can. All right, tell me this Two of Earth. Ooh. Somebody trying to do some voodoo here. Somebody that's mentally, emotionally unstable, trying to cross over with somebody who is trusting their intuition, keeping secrets, moving in silence. Maybe you're not blasting everything to everybody anymore. Maybe you're not announcing or posting every single move you make, all right, anymore. You're moving here. There's a lack of communication and something is bouncing back. Someone here is ill in this because of choices, okay? Somebody could be a dark priestess. If you are highly intuitive, they could have claimed to have been just like you, just as gifted as you, and it's like, the fuck you are. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, somebody's getting a rude awakening here. Yeah, from spirit. Tell me about this Page of Water. You know, some people, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, whatever, any of that stuff. There's good and bad in all. Christianity, Catholicism, whatever, Buddhism. There's good and bad in all. Okay? And this is definitely a negative sense here. Okay? Tell me about this Page of Water. Yeah, spirit here. What you've been manifesting. That Page of Water, something they tried to manipulate. They wanted to apologize for trying to manipulate and control a situation by doing these things. They want to heal. They see that something had to change because it wasn't back here. Yeah, they're imprisoned. Okay, spiritually or maybe even in this world. Four of Earth. Maybe it's because they got some time in prison or whatever that they got to think about it for a sec. Four of Earth. Oof. Yeah, real love here. Somebody with occupation. Somebody could maybe be... Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so some of you, when you started, whatever it was that put you on this path to healing, a breakup, hitting rock bottom with something, whatever made you sit and decide that today's the day that I'm going to live every day as my best day, that I'm going to try and make the best out of the rest of my life. Okay, whatever that was, at some point, you started manifesting and envisioning the life that you wanted, the true love, the real love. You know, you wanted somebody to share it with. You wanted the great job that was successful, where you didn't have to worry about money or paying bills or making it from paycheck to paycheck. You know, you started manifesting all these kinds of things. And for some of you, it's coming in. Okay? It's coming in. It's about to be here. And so, who here in class today knows? Yeah, see this change. Who here in class knows when things start coming in for you after you pull away, when things start going right and you start being successful, what's the next thing that happens? Who here can tell me? It's like, because this change here, somebody's trying to say that they've made a change, that you've made a change. 1996, 69 could be of some significance. But what happens is they come after you. They come after you hard. They want to hold you down. They don't want you to ascend to the next level. They don't want you to be successful. Not this arrogant, boastful energy. Because that should be them. And you ascending without them, oh my God, that's going to prove that you were the one the whole time that was maybe packing it all. You know, you were the one that was maybe the success, even though you didn't say a thing. They tried to paint you out as being a little harlot here, a little hoe, a floozy, whatever, you know, taking your way, making your way to the top, climbing the corporate ladder, whatever this was. All right. Now you're mature, whether it's in age, probably a little bit of both, but more so in your spiritual maturity, your spiritual knowledge. Okay. Yeah, and they are not doing well. This could be this change here that occurred in someone else as well. Tell me about this change and mature woman. This could be, for some of you, the one who was coming against you. Yeah, trying to take charge here. Stepping up. Yeah, the community sees. Yeah, there was some older man, mature man, something like that, emperor status, 588. Let's check out that angel number because they're really showing it to me right now. 588. Angel number meaning is your financial struggles are coming to an end, heralding an era of prosperity, stability, and material abundance. It encourages you to trust your path as your efforts are about to pay off. This is after major life changes, freedom in some form or fashion, inner wisdom. Again, regardless of the age, you've gained wisdom in some form or fashion, all right? And now you're stepping up, taking charge, boss energy. It could be this individual for some of you that was talking the smack, okay? Whether it's an actual boss, a father figure, you know, a spouse, whatever. They tried saying that you were a harlot, you were something. Somebody here, for some of you, could have been in a connection and they finally are stepping up and making a change. Yeah, and everybody's seeing this, that it was all based on the animosity here, this commitment. It was all like, yeah, to see this is the gift you get, the justice you get, the high honor that you get for what was expected. Some of you could have been in a really bad connection. Sorry, hold on just 1 second. Hold on. Okay, sorry. If you're new, I have baby goats that I'm expecting anytime. So if you've been here, yeah, I just had to run, go do a quick check. What is this? Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. All lies. What's all lies? Did you bounce in and bounce out, or what? Okay. Yeah, so tell me about this temptation, Spirit. What's this temptation? Oh, yeah, not to relinquish your power, your knowledge, your strength. Somebody's tempted here. Why Jezebel reversed? They're tempted to have to tell the truth. What's this? Jezebel. Yeah, they're thinking about this. Now they're concerned as to what they did, the emotional pain. Yeah, the finances. Yeah, for this earth energy being the opposition. What were the intentions here with this towards the collective? Yeah, they're realized somebody, they claimed you were something that you were not. Now they're tempted to try and fix it. This is what they're thinking. All right? Because they didn't get what the results they wanted from the situation. Intentions. Yeah. I've been thinking about right here with what they expected. I've been thinking about the situation. Show me clearly. Yeah, they want to be truthful now, transparent with the interactions, but there's revenge here with it. They want to check in on landed on real love. They want to check in and see, are you still maybe in this connection, or that's without me? Is maybe work doing well here without me? Is it possible that you're not everything that I said? Because the veil is getting lifted with this conflict. Okay, 6555. Check the angel number. 6555. It's a powerful spiritual message, okay, indicating major life changes are on the horizon. It blends the nurturing, harmonious energy of 6 with the transformative, growth-oriented power of 5, repeated 3 times. Together, they encourage you to embrace the upcoming transitions with an open heart. All right, they want to be honest here. They've been really thinking about things from the heart. All right, this Jezebel reversed. They've been thinking about what they were saying. They want to maybe try to offer something okay, different, you know, claiming to be honest, but revenge is here at the bottom of the deck. Their concerns of spiritual actions, something like that. Darian, is that it? Darian? I like that. It says, you're saying I was evolving into the music goat and still am. Modern women follow the crowd to the Jezebel, though the Jezebel is evil. You know, the Jezebel energy can be evil. It can be. But the Jezebel has also been depicted throughout history when a time when women should not know anything. A Jezebel energy is actually very knowledgeable, okay? Very much um, a leader type energy of a woman. Okay, they just happen to have boobs and something else that, you know, what is it, distract people's minds, some of them. So they were put down as being evil because they had boobs. She did. Yeah, so, but the Jezebel can be taken both ways. Somebody here tried to depict this one maybe because of her gifts, her assets, to get revenge. All right, and came out in the reverse. So not the Jezebel. It's just somebody wasn't getting what they wanted in this situation. Not saying that that is yours, okay? But yeah, they're discovering that, somebody here is discovering that they barked up the wrong tree. Yeah, they were desperate, in a bind, okay? And now they're concerned. They bit the apple, okay? And they, yeah, it's sad. And now somebody's got to face some consequences here. Show me clearly. Temptation. Yeah, the concern again for what they were tempted to do. Yeah, because you're moving on, you're moving forward. Somebody could have been tempted to cheat. They could, all that work, all that time, labor, efforts was given into lust. That could be for some of you. Not everyone. Again, this is general. Yeah, out of jealousy and envy. Yeah, and surprise, somebody actually is spiritual. Somebody actually is knowledgeable. Yeah. This is somebody, yeah, somebody is winning. I just heard that. Somebody is winning, and they don't like that. All the manipulation that they tried to do to stop this, it didn't work. Even on the shirt, it says no hate. But this jealousy, this envy, it's, yeah, against a sweetheart energy, that Queen of Cups energy. They went against somebody they shouldn't have. They were tempted. They fell into the trap of either lust or envy. They talk smack about somebody they shouldn't have, from a place of emotional pain. Maybe they took advantage of somebody in emotional pain. Again, this could even be a family member. Let's see what's going on with the temptation. Since it's the overall. I want to read about this one. The material world, it's about attachments, okay? And one of those other cards clarifying talked about entity attachments, all right? But the temptation, the attachment here with number 15 is the material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or of others. So maybe you're noticing this once again in someone else. They could be around you. Yeah, the Two of Air. This is something that is kind of blocked. All right, somebody needing to make a decision here. It's a stalemate. It's uncertainty, considering options. It's time to take a break to consider my options and think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state of mind. This is what you're doing, okay? Or someone around you is doing. Pulling back a little bit. All right, trusting and patience, number 14. All right, patience here, moderation. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of the alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. Some of you, maybe you have all of a sudden decided not to party as much. Maybe not smoke as much. Maybe not drink as much. Whatever. Maybe you don't drink, then that doesn't apply to you. Maybe you're not eating as much. Maybe you're doing different things. You're trying to be healthier right now. You're pulling back. You're not going out so much. You're not spending as much. However that is for you that it fits. But there's something about this. Maybe that's just recently happened and you're like, huh, noticed I've been doing that. Huh. What's up with that? You didn't even plan on it. It's just started happening. Yeah, this King of Fire. Okay, you could be a King of Wands energy. You could just be embracing King of Fire. This spiritual influencer, creative, inspired leadership. When I am aligned with spirit, I am a powerful leader who inspires others. My mastery benefits others as I teach them, directly at times and indirectly at others, modeling what they might aspire to. How can I be confined in my own abilities and visions without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? Some of you are maybe modeling something. You've cut back, you've made changes, you are becoming healthier, maybe mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, however it works for you. Maybe things are just becoming more aligned for you because of the work that you have put in, the work that you have been moving towards, your goals, things like that. You're inspiring others with the messenger of earth here. This has maybe been a long time coming. Okay? The messenger of earth says that hardworking, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industriousness, stamina, dedication. I am in flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. Again, if this is that job you wanted, that real love you wanted, there's been people, there's been temptations coming to get you to quit, to get you to stop. You know, disturbances, maybe disruptions in connections with people, friend, family, coworker, lover, where you just wanted to walk away. Maybe you needed to walk away. Maybe you did walk away. You're seeing the difference. This is not dealings with an arrogant or boastful person as far as I'm getting for collective as the majority. But sometimes cross watchers are in there too, so it could be. But this is more so about learning to recognize those people, learning to handle those situations better, doing what's best for you. You've been putting it into action, and it's showing. It's showing this love of self here, this page of water. All right, let's see. The page of water is open-heartedness, childlike innocence, curiosity, the beginning of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerful optimism. Maybe you've been staying optimistic about your relationships, about your work, about your happiness, your life in general. You know, people see this. They've been seeing you've been doing this for a long time, and wow, you're doing good. Things are starting to show up and show out for you. And you didn't have to boast or brag. You did so quietly. You did so just trusting your knowledge, trusting your intuition, putting into action all that you've learned thus far in making your choices. And people are noticing because it's starting to really show up and show out, like I said. It says, I open my heart fully, allowing myself to feel childlike wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me to where I need to go. Love awaits. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile, and I have on my dancing shoes. You're taking things as they come, okay? You're moving forward, and like I say, the ups and downs and stuff, your maturity, regardless of your actual age, is tremendous. And it is admirable because it comes from all that you have experienced thus far in life. Show me clearly what you have knowledgeably observed. It's almost like a science experiment, you know, a hypothesis. Okay, you sent this out there, and now you study and wait and see. You know, you're learning, and it's beautiful. Show me clearly. And you should celebrate yourselves, collectives. You should be proud of yourselves because you've overcome a lot, and you're better off today than you were yesterday. Okay? Last week, last month, whatever. Show me clearly. What's the Akashic message for the collective spirit? Just a natural. Bringing balance and continuous learning. Yeah, learning is a lifelong endeavor, okay? Staying curious and constantly learning new knowledge and skills will keep you improving. Adapt to a changing world and improve your competitiveness, all right? Through the eyes of a child, you know, kids don't look around and see hate. They don't look around and see all the issues. They look around and they see trusting their knowledge, their intuition. They read the body language. You're learning to do this kind of thing. You're learning who you say hi to, you know, who you need to back away from. Because kids will do that. You're learning to see things like it's the first time you've ever seen them, to experience things like it's the first time you've ever experienced it. You're learning to not give a shit about your shoes all the time, walking around barefoot, experiencing, looking up at the stars, you know, things like that. It's important through the eyes of a child. Okay? Those that are boastful and arrogant, they can't do all this kind of stuff. You know, they just throw it out there. They already know. Well, if you already know something, what else is there to learn? You know, I'm just saying, if you already know fucking everything, what else is there to learn? I don't know shit. That's all I know. Yeah. Just a natural. The ups and downs of life are just a natural phenomenon. Don't dwell on it too much. Just let it happen. Accept the changes in your life and face them with equanimity, and you will be more calm and relaxed. Just accept it. Go with the flow is basically what I remember that word meant. I will definitely check it for you right now, but for those that don't, why can't they just say things? Equanimity. Equanimity. I can't even say, how does he say it? Let's see. Let me turn up my volume.
Equanimity.
Equanimity, that's what it is. Okay, so the equanimity is a state of psychological stability and mental calmness. All right, it describes the ability to remain even-tempered, composed, and unbothered, even when faced with high-stress challenges or strong emotions. Equanimity. Probably going to see that again next time and forget all about it again. But yeah, just staying calm, even-tempered, balanced. That's hard for a lot of people. You might be noticing some people, you could even be one of them, or maybe you used to be one of them, that you got a bill or something that was really expensive and you just freak the frick out because you're like, how in the hell is this going to work? Oh my God. Somebody didn't like something. You know, how many things have you overcome that you've reacted in that state, that level to? How many times have you just completely lost it thinking, how am I going to get through this? And yet you did. That's been an important message lately to remember. You know, you do keep moving forward. You do keep making it and learning and succeeding, you know? Yeah. It says, bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. So, where do you need to just back up and, you know, take care of you? Okay. Yeah, we got wonderful, spread, and brave spirit. It says here, pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. We have spread. It says get some fresh air or call some of your gal pals or guy pals. Take a look around you. There is so much more natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go out on a date. Some of you, it's going to happen, whether you're with somebody already or not. You know, refreshing of current situations can happen, and they should happen. All right. Brave spirit. It says focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. I love it. And the last one here is encouragement. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why that is the why that you have been looking forward to. Push through it. There is a reward waiting at the finish. So all of these things you've learned to handle in such a way. The majority of you, some of you are new to this. Again, this is general. This could be past, present, or future. Your energy, somebody that you're thinking of, someone who's thinking of you. So don't force the energies to fit, okay? If they don't apply, let them fly. And if later on down the road, all of a sudden you go, oh yeah, they said that, and look at this, here it is. Regardless if it's me or someone else, you know, it's just the way it goes. Kathy, hello, welcome, welcome. Cece, hello, welcome, welcome. Go with the flow. Flow is wolf spelled backwards. That's the first I've heard that. That's pretty good. Maybe you got to go it alone. Lone wolf? Let's see. I don't know. They're pretty smart. Show me clearly. Wolf could be somebody's spirit animal. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, angels. What other messages do we have? Don't forget, folks, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I truly appreciate it, and it does help the channel. We have clarity. 543. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon, you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. With the shift here, 565, it says take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring you more joy. Take the time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself, and then balance 222. Maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. Progression 123. You are experiencing a forward movement, and this is sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. Self-care is here too. 789. Practice self-care. Ensure that you're getting enough rest and engaging in activities that bring you joy into your life. And then completion, 999. Release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. This has been the process. Reflection here, 987. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. This isn't focusing on anyone else. Okay, this is focusing on you. This isn't focusing on what other people have done, all right, what they've did, said, all of that. This is focusing on you. That's what's important here. Okay, don't get distracted putting your focus on someone else. It confuses you, all right? It distracts you. It pulls you away from your purpose. Show me clearly. Yeah, there is spiritual strength here within your choices. If you don't like going round and round on the carousel, on the merry-go-round, whatever, then it's time to use those choices to stop that spiral. Okay? Show me clearly. Yeah, there is possible love beginning here, a spiritual union. Yeah, that's the truth for some of you, definitely. 212 you could be seeing. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Whoa, hello. But there's some resistance here to it. What's the resistance to this collective? Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, show me clearly. It might hurt. Have you closed off? Show me clearly. Yeah, there's a change here. A change a coming with what it is that you want to create. This transformation in you is big. Your growth is huge. Show me clearly. Messages for the collective regarding this energy. Have you been telling yourself, collective, that you already know? That you already know things? There's nothing more to you know it all? Or is this somebody around you? Think about it. If you're closed off, if you know everything already, then what else is there to learn? Show me clearly. $48 or 84 could be significant, but we got disconnect and boredom here with accelerated motion. Something's about to take off here, but maybe you've had your back turned to it. Show me clearly. Yeah, maybe because of grief, the hurt, the upset, understanding that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. This could be somebody that, again, has lost you since you've been gone, since you've turned your back, and your growth, your success, your abundance in whatever shape, form that is. Some of you are sitting there like, well, what the hell? I ain't got nothing. Well, you got more than somebody else, okay? Maybe yours is the real deal. Yours came with hard work, lessons. There's something that you are inspiring, you're triggering in other people around you. You don't even recognize it, a lot of you. You're looking around like, what the hell do I got? I don't got the big old mansion, or I don't got this. But no, you got what's real, is what I just heard. Show me clearly. Yeah, the discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. All right. The spiritual strength. You got backing. You got support. You got faith. Some people don't even have that. They don't have it in them at this period of time to have it. They quit on it. It didn't work. They tried it and they gave up on any kind of faith. You held tight to yours. You accomplished this strength, okay, by not quitting, not giving up. Even through the hard times. Well, how did you lose every single thing you had and you can still walk around with a smile on your face? Well, because faith has you knowing that it's coming back, okay? What is removed gets replaced even bigger and better. Okay, and that's not crazy. That's faith. And people look at you, those people that don't get it, those arrogant, boastful people that don't understand that. That you know, have to knock down your belief in faith. They talk about you like you're crazy, like you're a nut job, whatever, like you don't know your ass from a hole in the ground. Okay, whatever it is, they talk negatively about you, and they're starting to see now. They're starting to see now. They've quit. They've given up. And maybe you're inspiring them to pick up again. Yeah, your awareness here, maybe they fear it. Maybe they fear you. You don't let fear stop you. You realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You don't have to close off to keep people away. You don't have to, you know, ignore things or feel this discontent, this boredom because you're sad, because something hurt. You know, it's like a rebirth here through the eyes of a child seeing all this. Maybe some of you went to the park and a little kid ran up and just started looking at you and smiling and laughing and said hello. You know, Spirit uses anything to get our attention. Did you see it? Did you recognize it? These are just examples. Those did not have to actually happen, but something along those lines. Okay? 4891. Hold on. (4891) angel number signifies that your hard work and diligence will soon attract financial abundance and new beginnings. Trust your inner wisdom as you transition into a new chapter of personal growth. All right. You know, 4, you know, it talks about your solid foundations, traditional values, determination. 8 talks about your manifesting, your self-resilience, and universal spiritual law of karma. Okay, some of you are breaking karmic cycles. All right, 9 represents humanitarianism. All right, spiritual awakening, light works, the completing old cycles and making room for new. And 1 resonates with new beginnings, taking the initiative, the leadership, creating your own reality through your thoughts and actions. Why would you be doing that? Number 1 is here with awareness. You've connected with your higher self. You've connected with your spiritual strength here through hard work, through discipline, whatever you did to overcome the grief, the boredom, the disappointments, facing fears of the unknown. It's scary to go out there and put your heart on the line. It's scary to go out there and do certain things not knowing how that's coming back to you, but you're doing it anyway. Yeah, and it's success at the bottom of the deck. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, to be loved, to be loving, lovable, kind, open-hearted. And these arrogant, boastful people, that's where your prosperity begins. These arrogant, boastful people that know it all already, that don't need to learn anything more, that can't sit in solitude and quiet and reflect on their life and go, damn, that's what's up with that. They don't get it. Let me see. Yeah, and there's success again. Starting again. Going within. Pulling back. Thinking about things. Thinking of how you can apply certain things. to your life. New beginnings with 11. We got the spiritual solitude and strength here, because you realize with 99 that, you know, your efforts are paying off. You are stronger than you ever thought possible. And in those dark moments, Spirit was sitting with you. One of those times when you thought you'd never make it through it, Spirit was there. Regardless of your belief, it doesn't matter. That's not the point, is you are never alone, okay? The universe, God, Buddha, whoever, they got you, okay? You're making the effort, you're putting forth your knowledge and taking the steps outside of your fear, and you're being backed up, and it's taking you to success. At the bottom of the deck here is your third eye chakra, trusting that intuition. Faces loaded. Greetings from the authentic, validated God light bearer. Chosen one. I love it. Love is victorious. Yes, it is. Hello, bases. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you again. Show me clearly. Yeah, there's abundance here. I am a limitless being and can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. You're learning that, you know, fear can be a blocker. Doubt, worry, all of that can be a blocker. You're learning that just trusting, having faith, knowing that it's going to happen, knowing that it's going to open up for you, that it's going to move forward, you know, your life, your goals, whatever that is, knowing without a doubt that that's going to happen is what and how you manifest. Okay, how you protect yourself, keeping that open heart, doing things from a heart-filled intention, not an envious one, not a jealous one, not a bitter, hurtful, spiteful one. Okay, those are all the negatives. Keeping your intentions honest and good as to why you do something, why you're making this choice. That's where your success is. Yeah, that's, you know, focusing on your health. Again, some of you suddenly are doing things differently. If you were a smoker, you're not smoking, or you're not smoking as much. If you were a drinker, you're not drinking as much, or you quit drinking. If you were overeating, you're not overeating as much. You're not, you know, you can't quit eating. All right, some of you, but you're learning to gain that strength to overcome something, that determination to put the donut down, okay, and go for the carrot stick or whatever. You're balancing things. It's like that, and yeah, and when you're down and you're depressed and you don't feel like getting up out of bed, you're at least gonna go take a shower. Even if you go right back to bed, you're gonna get up and get ready like you're going out, even if you're going right back to bed, you know. And it sounds stupid, but it is not. Those baby steps, that's how I crawled my way out of 3 years of massive grief and depression. Okay, getting up every day, getting dressed and ready like I'm going out, even if I went back to bed, trying again the next day, making that choice, and eventually, you know, you walk by the mirror, instead of looking like rats slept in your hair for a week, you know, you look nice, you look good, it makes you feel better a little bit, you know, you lift your chin up a little bit, maybe straighten up your back a little bit, maybe you turn around and go right back to bed, but the next day you do it again. It's baby steps, it's building, it's your perseverance, your determination, your discipline, okay, that gets you there. You have the ability to turn your life around, you and only you. How you choose to look at it, what you choose to do with it is key. And it starts with loving yourself enough to say, you know what? I ain't putting up with people that treat me like that anymore. I know my worth. It's loving yourself enough to say, yeah, I deserve better. I deserve happiness. It's loving yourself enough to make yourself get up and start moving towards happiness and better things and making better choices. And that's including who you allow in your life. Friend, family, coworker, lover. If they don't treat you right, if they don't encourage you, if they're constant downers that don't want to make any change, you can't help them. You can't fix them. You can only take care of you. Any further message here? Yeah, balance. Again, this waiting. Round and round and round. It's been a long time. Okay? The roots have grown and still the same thing over and over again. You're the only one, number 2, that can make the choice to change this. Okay, you have something that wants to grow, something that wants to bear fruit here, something that is solid and stable, and it comes down to your choices. Maybe this is that foundation. Maybe this is that family, all of that. But here's where the victory is. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Okay? Maybe it's that happy life. Maybe you want to own a home someday or whatever, but the choices you keep making, you know, you're going out too much, you're buying too much on eBay or Amazon or whatever, you know, you're seeing clearly where to cut back, where to make the changes. You know, the happiness, the family, maybe you're moving forward, maybe you want to travel, they have suitcases, you know, there's things that you want to do, leveling up. The achievements here. You have triumph and success. That's right there with it. But this is all got to change too. Some of you, you gotta turn your back on all that you've known. Some of you, it's childhood, family, whatever. Okay, you've got to turn your back. It's been disappointing. It's been, you know, there's a lack of connections there. It's old, it's boring, and I like how this one goes right into this one and victory. All right, and it's scary stepping away. But you have an opportunity here, and it just grows, and what grows mostly is your knowledge within. Okay? Maybe you feel guilty about this, but you release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth. Let go of the guilt. The things you did in the past, the things that maybe you disappointed yourself in, all right, the actions you took, the things you said, the things you never did, the things you never said, let it go. Let it go. You have a prosperity and abundant new beginning. A prosperous, thank you, an abundant new beginning. Gaining spiritual strength and believing in that. It's here for you. It all starts with love. Loving yourself. Not being afraid to show kindness, compassion, and love to other people, even if they've done you wrong. And I've used this example before. You take it or leave it, whatever. I'm a believer in Jesus, but not everybody is, and that's okay. But it's a documented fact. He walked this earth. It's a documented fact historically that he was crucified. It's a documented fact historically that he was abused all the way as he carried his cross up that hill and was nailed to it. They spit on him, they cursed him, they flung crap at him, they ripped flesh from his bones, they did all that. And the first thing he said was, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." So if he can experience that and be forgiving and open-hearted still, then yeah, as a normal man or as a god, whatever, however you believe, that's documented historical facts in numerous religious documents, not just the Bible. Okay? And if he can do that, then it's not too hard for you. Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab some oracles. I think I'm gonna call it Galatia. Hello, welcome, welcome. All right. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, angels, show me clearly, Most High message. What closing messages do you have for the collective? Once again, I have a contest going. If you wish to enter to win one of 3 free readings that I'm giving away on the 29th of this month, which is the Strawberry Moon, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and send an email to me. It's all lowercase, one word. It's also down in the description box below, but it's all lowercase, one word, MollysBrighterSide@gmail.com. In the subject, put Strawberry Moon Giveaway. Make sure it's an email that you check often. So if you're not present during the live on the 29th, and that I will notify you via email, and you have 7 days to see it and respond that you've gotten it, and we set up a time, whatever. But you have 7 days to let me know that you got it, and that, or I'm going to give it to somebody else. But we have, I'm giving away a free personal 15-minute one question reading. These are done either on Zoom, FaceTime, I can pre-record it and send it to you, or we can just talk on the phone, however, okay? A free 15-minute one question. There's a free 30-minute. You can get a little bit of general on, or a little bit of reading on a general, a love, or a financial with a question. Or you get the full shebang for an hour and a half, and we'll cover everything. So those 3 readings I'm giving away on the 29th of June. You need to like, subscribe, and send an email to me with Strawberry Moon Giveaway in the subject. Okay, that's if you're interested. If you've already done so, hit the like, hit the subscribe. You know, leave me comments. Let me know what you're thinking. I love hearing from you. Where'd my book go? All right, so we have the fermentation here, 41, which is a 5. We have Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio. The sexual alchemy here, which is 8. And then Saturn, age, reality, and discipline, 28, which is a 10. And the putrefaction is the shadow release, is the overall, right before about to get crowned, okay? Which is 37. So we have 1010 here as well. But with the fermentation, number 41, let's see what this says for the collective. It says, like grapes into wine, your soul's gold is growing brighter and stronger through the passage of time. Your light is shining through the darkness. Patience and maturity. Patience is a virtue and extremely powerful to the patient as an alchemist. Change doesn't happen overnight. When the fermentation oracle card shows up, it's time to pause and allow the universe to create your soul's purpose. Allow wisdom, time, and maturity to develop around your newfound spiritual gold and identity you are stepping into. This could be by signing up for that astrology course that you've wanted, taking an improv class to develop your presence and confidence, or seeking a mentor to learn the ropes of a potential career. Soul alignment requires repetition in order for it to become second nature. All right, then we have 8. full moon Lilith or black moon Lilith in Scorpio. Maybe something's coming up with that full moon, I'm telling you. All right, it says that it's time to dive deep into your darkest shadow, tap into your sexual power and magnetism to heal. The oracle is calling for you to transform and heal your deepest shadow. Dark energy from your childhood or ancestral traumas can project into your reality, holding you back from your true authentic self. It can feel like an arduous process, like a dark night of the soul, but on the other end of the journey is self-empowerment. We've definitely been talking about that. All right, 28, Saturn. With Saturn here, it says, you reap what you sow. Hard work and discipline are required. Have you heard the pattern yet, collective, with hard work and discipline? Okay. Saturn teaches us that gold in life comes with age, hard work, discipline, and structure. When the Saturn card shows up, it's time for you to put in time, effort, and sweat. Where have you cut corners? Saturn is asking for you to stay the course to alchemize your soul's lead into gold. Then the putrefaction, 37. It says, purge and integrate the dark energy within you. Shift negative projections into self-empowerment. Okay? It says, how you view the world is how you view yourself. When the putrefaction card, oracle card shows up, it's time to face the difficult shadows within you and become conscious to what you are projecting into the world. Psychoanalysis Carl Jung described the shadow as our untamed true nature that we hide from the world to feel safe and accepted in our environment. The authentic side of ourselves is hidden by a mask to protect itself when we experience traumas or challenges. This card calls for you to do inner work around how you perpetrate suffering in your own reality. How are you seeing? Have all these things been done to you? Or for some of you, are you seeing them as possibly being done for you? Relationships that you really wanted, they didn't work because they weren't correct for you. They were going to pull you off course. Maybe you were the one that was giving with nothing in return. They were draining you. Things like that. I feel the need to go for this one. Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, number 4. You could be seeing actually a lot of 3s and a lot of 4s. It says, home is your sanctuary and comfort zone. Create the nurturing environment that you deserve. Honor your emotions. The universe wants you to know that your emotions are valid and that this is your time to heal and to honor them. When this oracle card comes to you, the cosmos is asking you to stop neglecting your own emotions for the sake of others. Home is your sanctuary where you should feel safe. It's time to review and clear what is not aligned in your home life and emotional world. Okay? Yeah, both your thoughts and emotions make up your energetic frequency. Emotions are the barometer for what is aligned for you and what is not. If something does not feel right, make decisions using your intuition. Putting into action what it is that you have learned. Show me clearly. What messages do they need to hear? I think this one is going to be the last one, and then I gotta go. Hopefully I'll have those baby goats soon to show you. Messages. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, angels, thank you. Trust the process is the overall energy. We got protect your vision. It's hard. Some of you are struggling with keeping going. Okay, it came out in the challenge position. The next step is enough. And what you don't see about that is that you be the storm. Okay, so let's see what's, oh, this one here is peeking out. Yep, permission granted. Permission is granted. Trust in the process here. Protect your vision. Be the storm. So let's see, where did my book go? There it is. All right, so trust in the process. $51 could be of some significance. Maybe you are 51, you don't have to be. It says growth doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it's quiet, subtle, even invisible. But that doesn't mean that it's not happening. You're evolving in the pauses, in the effort, in the waiting. Trust that the seeds that you've planted are taking root beneath the surface. This card is your reminder that transformation rarely follows a straight line. Detours, delays, and slow seasons are not signs of failure. They are part of becoming. Every small effort is creating momentum. Every quiet moment is building strength. Breathe, loosen your grip, and trust the process. We got permission granted. $120. Might be seeing 120 on the clock lately. Permission granted. It says you've been waiting for a sign, a green light, or someone to say go. But here's the truth. That momentum is already here, and you are the one meant to create it. This card is your full body, soul deep permission slip to begin. Not later, not when it's perfect, now. You don't need to earn your readiness. You don't need to prove anything. You have nothing to wait for and nothing to apologize for. You are allowed to want what you want and go after it with everything that you've got. The only person who needs to believe in it is you. Give yourself the permission that they never did. Whoever they is. Friend, family, coworker, lover. Give it to yourself. Protect your vision. 102. It says your dreams are sacred. They were given to you for a reason. Not to be explained to everyone, not to be watered down for approval, not to be placed in the hands of those who can't see what you see. This card is your reminder to treat your vision like a treasure, because it is. Not everyone will understand your path. Some may doubt it, question it, or even dismiss it. That doesn't mean you're wrong. It means your dream is ahead of its time, ahead of their perspective, or simply not theirs to carry. Protect it anyway. Your vision doesn't need validation. It needs devotion. So with the keep going, again, this was in the challenge position here. And 21 could be of some significance. But this might be what's difficult, what's a struggle for you sometimes. It says there's power in persistence. When the excitement fades, when the results aren't instant, when the path feels uphill, this is where your strength is forged. It's not about huge leaps every day. It's about showing up again and again, especially when it's hard. Keep going is a quiet but powerful reminder that you're not behind, you're not failing, you're building step by step, moment by moment. Trust that progress is happening, even if it's not loud or visible yet. Some days your win is launching the thing. Other days it's just getting out of bed. Both matter. Both count. You're still moving, and that means you're still rising. Be the Storm. 1996 could be of some significance. It says here that you're not here to tiptoe through life, afraid of breaking things. You're here to move with purpose, to stir the air when you enter the room, to shake what needs shaking. You are the storm, not the damage, but the undeniable force of change. This card is your call to stop playing defense against failure and start playing offense for your destiny. When you fear failure, you shrink. When you embody your power, you move mountains. Let go of trying to avoid mistakes and focus instead on becoming so persistent, so grounded, so alive with purpose that nothing can hold you back. Be bold, be wild, be too much, be unapologetically unstoppable. Hello. I like it. Be the storm. And then the next step is enough. 1981. It was a good year. All right. Lastly, the next step is enough. It says you don't need the full plan. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step and trust that it's enough. The path reveals itself through movement, not overthinking. This card is your permission to stop obsessing over the big picture and come back to the moment. The next step, however small, holds the key to your momentum. From that movement comes clarity. From that clarity, direction. And from that direction, transformation. Let go of the pressure to figure everything out. All you need right now is to begin. Brighton, hi, and yeah, you graduated high school in 81? Awesome. I graduated in 89. Oh, it seems like forever ago. Anyway, folks, once again, if you want in on that free giveaway for a 15, 30, or hour and a half free personal reading with me via Zoom, pre-record, FaceTime, or just over the phone, you need to you need to subscribe to the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and send an email, all lowercase, one word, MollysBrighterSide @gmail.com. In the subject, put Strawberry Moon Giveaway, and on June 29th, I will be pulling 3 winners for each one of those free readings. You'll have 1 week to respond. Let me know that you got it, set a date, whatever, or I will give the prize to somebody else. It's totally fine too. But yeah, make sure your email is one that you check. But June 29th, Strawberry Moon giveaway. Like, subscribe, and email. All right? This is what I have for you. I really hope it helps. I hope it brings you some food for thought. Thanks so much for spending your time with me, your energy, for clicking on the video. Thanks so much for your constant support, those who keep returning. I truly appreciate you. Yeah, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, week, weekend, all of that. We'll talk to you later. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.